Right then, Jim, you know how it works. You just keep putting your hand up in the air. It's no more complicated than that. Deb's going to take the numbers and the prices across the right-hand side of where I'm sat, so if you have a desperate need to leave the building, you will be able to, although it will be frowned upon. Alright, so no better place than lot 1, which is 3-course set menu for 2 at the Celebrity Chef's restaurant, Mark Hicks's Oyster and Fish House in Lyme, up above the gardens. It's valid until February 2013, so you can save it for a special occasion. So nice and simple. That's going to be 50 quid straight in, isn't it? £50, nice and simple as that. 50, meal for 2. So that Mark Hicks's, we'll wait, 50, we've got 50, at 50, at 50 for lot 1, at 50, at 50, 55, at 55, at 55, do I see 60, at 55, 60, I've got a 60, at 60, at 60, at 60, I've got 5, at 65, 70, at 70, at 75 or not, at £70, you're sure and done, last chance, at £70 and done. That's Mr. David Gillings. Who left a bid of £70, along with 3 others. Come on, David. Lot 2, we have a well-known local artist, Joanne Brown. She will emerge from a studio at Star House to draw or paint a portrait of your house or your garden. Or presumably both if your garden is in the front of your house, I suppose. So, super good artist, as you know, and what a special lot to have. Who will say to us, ought to be £50 straight in, shouldn't it? 50 straight away. 50, I've got a 50, at 50, at 50, at 50. 5, 55, 60, at 60, at 60, at 60, at 60, at 65, at 65, at 65, 70, at 70, at 70, 5, at 75, at 75, 80 or not, 80, I've got 80, at 80, at 80, at 80, at 80, 85, at 85, at 85, just come out of your pocket money, 85, 85, 90, at 90, at 90, at 90 for lot 2, at 90, 95. I've got 100, I need 105 from you, madam. At 100 I've got, oh happy soul there at the back there, at £100 once. £100 twice, you're both out, last chance, 5 or not, at £100, 105, 105, at 105, the gentleman near here has got it, at 105, all done, last chance, at 105, 105, well done, your number, 32, so thank you. Okay, lot 3 is Abel and Cole will deliver to your door a box of healthy and delicious fresh organic vegetables worth £18.50. This is not a difficult lot to assess. Oh, and you get a cookbook as well, and special offers for more seasonal vegetables. So, £18.50 being the clue, okay? Plus the book, mind. So, who's going to say that has got to be a tenner? Straight in, isn't it? £10. Purely on a food, not a literary basis, that is worth £10. We have 10. £10 I got, £10 I got, £10 I got, 10 I got, £10. At 10. At £10 on the right, at 10. At 10. There it is, the gentleman has it at £10. 11, and 11, and 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, at 15, 16, 17, 18, 50, I bet. Oh, 18. At £18 on my right. So he's getting it 50p light and he gets a free book. Bearing in mind it's a library, to be honest, that's not bad. At £18 once and on the right. Madam, just go 50p, see what he does. £18 on my right.
50p.
And madam, 18 and a half. 20, he says. But they were the right way round. 20 I've got, at 20. At £20. Here we go, the gentleman has it all done. Selling at £20. Sir, well done. You're number 26, thank you. Onwards we go to number 4. Hilary Sharp. Well, she had no bloody choice but to be an acupuncturist, didn't she? So here is your chance to continue a course of treatment or to try out this completely, for the first time, to relieve stress and other conditions and promote your good health, she says. Right. Okay, bring your own plasters. Okay, so No, it's a genuinely recognised. Yes. Okay, so there it is. Slot 4, Abel and Cole. No, it's already done that one. Sorry, the acupuncturist, Hilary Sharp. Who's going to say that for Hilary? How about £10 in then for Hilary? £10. £10. Who's going to be the first masochist to... Oh, £10 at the back. 10. 11. £11 I've got the ladies in. At £11 in the front row. Ish. At £11 I got £11, £11, £11. 11. Do I see 12? At £11. You're in at 11. At £11 I got £11. At £11. Can you see one of those? 12? Yes, spot it. £12 I got £12. Now I've got to ask you. 13. At 13 in front. At 13 in front. You're out at the back. At £13. Have you any idea what we're selling at all, sir? £13. The lady has it sat in front of me. 14 he goes. 14. At 14. At 14. 15. At 15. At 15. Still looking. 15. 16. At 16. 17, at 17, 18, at 18, 19, at 19, 20, at 21, at 21, at 21, he's looking at his shoes, not a good sign in my job, at £21, here it is, you're in, at £21 and out, 21, 23, well done. Okay, so lot 5, this is a special one, I'll read through it a little bit so you can think about it as we go. It's a week for 2 in an apartment on Turkey's Aegean coast. Photos have been on the display, I think, there we go. It's got a pool and it's rather nice internally. Electricity, of course, it's up to you what you consume, but it's rather special. Normally 180 to 280 pounds a week. Right? Need to avoid May and September. Okay, so 180 to 280 a week. So it's the summer months, or if you want a break from the dismal UK weather, now's your chance. Okay, so who will say to us nice and simply, how about £80 straight in? That's £100 less than the cheapest week it would otherwise be. £80. £80. £80. £80 I've got £80, £80 and £80. Absolute snip. 80 I've got 80 at 80, at 80 I've got 80 at 80 for lot number 6 if you're following your notes. At 80. At 80. Is there 5? At 80. At 80. At £80 there's the maiden call. At £80 for lot 5. 85. 85. 90. 95. 100. 105. 110. 110. 115. 120. I'm going to just check something here for a minute. 120. Can they automatically buy the next lot for the same money if they want to? Yes. Okay, so there it is. If you buy 1 week, you can buy the second week automatically for the same money if you want 2 weeks. Okay? So you were 120. Madam, 125. 125. 125's on my left. At 125. At 125. She could have both weeks, she might miss out, although there are a couple more in the second half. At 125, so on the left, here we go. At 1, 2, 5, and done. Madam, yours. Number 10.
It's called Our Town.
Setting fast, just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Go on down and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your love because your heart's bound to die. Go on then and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun setting fast on our town? On our town, good night. Up the street beside the red neon lights, that's where I met my baby on one hot summer's night. He was the tender and I ordered a beer. It's been 40 years and I'm still sitting here. Can't you see the sun setting fast? And just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Go on then and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your love her 'cause your heart's bound to die. Go on then and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun setting down on our town, on our town? Good night. And I had my first kiss. I walked down Broad Street in the cold morning mist. Over there is where I bought my first car. It turned over once, then it never went far. Can't you see the sun setting fast? And just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Well, go on then and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your lover 'cause your heart's bound to die. Go on then and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun setting down on our town, on our town? Good night. Slept up the street beside the pretty brick wall. I bring them flowers about every day, but I just gotta cry when I think what they'd say. Can't you see the sun setting fast? And just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Well, go on then and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your lover 'cause your heart's bound to die. Go on then and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun setting down on our town, on our town? Good night.
Let's do a little good night routine. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to say good night to you now, and then you get on with the rest of your auction. And we want to say that we're not going to say good night to the public library, are we? We're going to say hello to the public library, and it's going to be back here in Lyme Region and Charmouth and everywhere else the library belongs. Let's start up with the whole country in this. They're closing their libraries everywhere. Let's say no. Okay, let's burn.
Watch the lightning bugs fly. I can't see too well, I got tears in my eyes. I leave tomorrow and I don't want to go. Oh, I love you, my town, you'll always live in my soul. Oh, can't you see the sun setting fast? And just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Go on then and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your lover 'cause your heart's bound to die. Go on then and say goodbye to my town, to my town. Can't you see the sun setting down on our town, on our town? Good night.
Thank you. God bless you all. Save the library. Save the library.
Big hand, everyone, to Mary Nomad. Thank you very much for coming.
I'm with the star of the evening. This is Graham Barton, an ex-Woodruff student, no less.
A long time ago, yeah, late 70s, sorry, I left Woodruff in 78, so a long time ago. Yeah, it's good school, it's cool.
So how did you get from there to where you are now, which is on television?
I started working at the cattle market in Axminster as just an apprentice, and eventually got to selling in the cattle market.
did 10 or 15 years there. There's only one way to get into the management firm I was with, and I was married into it. And he was a lovely boy, but it was an absolute pleasure coming over.
That's very kind of you.
So he was a lovely boy. The boss wasn't going to marry his son, that's for sure. And I left to join another store selling property by auction. And in about 2002, BBC picked up on us, me, whatever. And they've been with us ever since. About the 9th year on the programme.
It's a real success story, isn't it?
It's pretty good because they picked on us, as it were, picked us up just at the time the business was just getting going, at the same time as the programme was getting going, because they're in business as well.
Yes.
And we helped them and they helped us.
There's no doubt that what we've seen tonight that you absolutely love what you're doing. And you've got all the patter and all the humour to go with it. You like that Woodruff?
I have to ask my fellow students. Yeah, I'd like to think that will change very much. If there's an opportunity to make someone smile, why wouldn't you?
Yes. And tonight though, you're working for free, aren't you? Charmouth Library.
Yes, oh yeah, I mean yes, it's a very good cause. No, there is certain strength to will amongst the people here. They anything I can do in a tiny way to bring the funds out of people and add to the pot. It wasn't, although that's my work, such a good crowd, really funny and wanting to join in and wanting to have fun and wanting to spend as well.
It's a great turnout.
Yeah, it's one of the best I've ever seen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good one. Great Barton. Star.